In this video, I'm gonna share with you my exact 2,300 calorie diet for fat loss. I'm currently in a fat loss phase. It's going pretty well. I've lost about 10 pounds so far. I'll probably lose a little bit more, and I'm feeling really, really good. I'm not overly hungry. My workouts are still going relatively well. And just for reference, the macros I'm currently aiming for are 200 grams of protein, 60 grams of fat, and 260 grams of carbs. And my goal for this video is just to share a full day of eating, what it looks like for me to hit my macros within 2 or 3 grams. So I took a picture of everything that I ate yesterday, and I'm gonna share all that with you. So make sure you watch the whole video to see if you get any ideas from what I'm currently doing. And before I get into it, I've gotta give this quick disclaimer that I am by no means claiming that these meals and foods are the best meals and foods or the healthiest meals. These are the foods that I really like to eat, that I like to include in a lot of my weekly groceries, that taste good to me, help me stay full, help me perform my best, and I'm sharing that with you in case you get an idea from it. But just remember that there's no perfect diet or no perfect set of foods or meals. You've got to choose the ones that work for you. And if you're new here, my name is Jesse Rosenthal. I'm an online fitness coach and a personal trainer based in New York. I've been in the fitness industry for about 10 years now, and I've coached hundreds of clients. And one thing that I would love to offer you, if you're here watching this video interested in a full day of eating, I've got a free lean muscle cookbook. It's a full recipe book of over 20 pages of high protein, relatively low calorie meals that I'm sure could be helpful for you in your nutrition, could give you some ideas, could help make it simpler. These are really quick meals, really easy to make meals that are gonna benefit you and be very macro friendly. So go ahead and click the first link in the description below if you'd like that for free, and I'll send it over to your email. So let's get into my full day of eating. First off, this is how I structure my day of eating. I have 2 main meals, a lunch and a dinner, and then I have a pre and post-workout nutrition, which is more like a snack. So I've got a pre-workout snack, a post-workout snack, and then sometimes I'll throw in another snack if needed later on in the day. So that's how I structure my day of eating, particularly in a fat loss phase. In a muscle building phase or a lean bulking phase, I'll eat more than 2 meals. So because I work out first thing in the morning, the first thing I ate was my pre-workout snack. So what I had was one of these Oikos Pro yogurts, which are amazing. The macros are great, 20 grams of protein, 8 carbs, only 3 fats. And I also had half of a banana. Usually I'll have a whole banana, but this one I actually ended up splitting with Nigel. He ate the other half. So this is what I had before my workout. A little bit of carbs in the banana and the yogurt, and some protein as well in the yogurt. The next thing I had was actually a drink, and it was carb powder that I put in my water during my workout. This is some fast-acting carbs that I can utilize during the workout to stay energized, have some more muscle endurance, and just have the best quality workout I can. So 1 scoop of this carb powder gets you 25 grams of carbs. So just to make my macros fit by the end of the day, I used 1.5 scoops for this particular day. I know that's a little weird, but that just so happened to make my macros fit. So that came out to 37 grams of carbs. The next thing I had to eat was my post-workout nutrition. And this has been my go-to post-workout meal or snack. And it's a combination of these 2 cereals, which is Fiber One cereal, which is super high in fiber. Obviously, it's got like 18 grams of fiber. So I use 1 serving of that. And in the same bowl, I mix in some of this Premier Protein cereal, which has pretty decent macros for cereal. It's got 20 grams of protein, which is great. I believe it's only 5 grams of fat, and the carbs aren't even too high. So I mix that in with the Fiber One cereal, and what I actually didn't take a picture of here was some berries. I put in 25 grams in weight worth of raspberries and 50 grams worth of blueberries. And then along with the cereal in my post-workout, I have my protein shake as well. So right now I'm using 2 scoops of the Transparent Labs Whey Isolate. So 1 scoop has 28 grams of protein, 0 fat, and 1 gram of carbs. So 2 scoops is getting me 56 grams of protein. And what I do is I track my food in the MyFitnessPal app. So I enter my pre and post workout snacks in the breakfast section of the app. And this is what the macros look like for my pre and post workout nutrition. So it's getting me 78 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat, and about 100 grams of protein. And that doesn't count the carb powder, which I have in the snack section of MyFitnessPal. And this is the first full meal that I had in the day. So this is really around lunchtime. And this is a meal I have pretty much every single day because it tastes good, I rarely get sick of it, and it has pretty solid macros that, you know, fit into my day pretty easily. It also keeps me full. So what you're seeing here is an egg white omelet. I've got 3 or 4 servings of liquid egg whites with some spinach mixed in. Then I've got a bagel with 2 whole eggs on it and a slice of reduced fat provolone cheese. I always try to squeeze a vegetable into this meal like the spinach, and what I've been doing recently is having spinach and peppers added into the egg white omelet. And this is what the macros of this meal look like. So 52 grams of carbs, 16.5 grams of fat, and 43 grams of protein. And then this is what me and Morgan had for dinner that night. So we've got turkey breast here, which is something that I actually rarely have. I don't love turkey breast. I am more a fan of ground turkey that I have way more frequently. But this turkey breast is super lean. There was only like 2 or 3 grams of fat in that. So I had 8 ounces, which came out to be 2 servings of turkey breast. These are Little Potatoes. That's the name of the company, Little Potatoes. The macros are great. 1 serving of Little Potatoes is, I think, 16 grams of carbs and 2 grams of protein with no fat. So I had 2 servings of these Little Potatoes. And then I've got a salad on the side, lettuce, a little bit of carrots in there. And I'm using a low-fat balsamic vinaigrette dressing as well for this meal. And this is what the macros of this meal look like. We're looking at 48 grams of carbs, 12 fat, and 47 grams of protein. So I actually needed to have an additional snack after dinner to reach my full macros and get as close to them as possible. This is what I had, and it looks like a mess, and it looks just weird and gross, and it kind of was, but the reason I had this is not because it's the most appetizing thing, but because it helped me hit my macros. So this is basically a peanut butter and jelly on 1 slice of bread, which I would never do unless it really helped me hit my macros perfectly, which was the case here. So it's 1 slice of whole wheat bread, it's 1 serving of strawberry jelly, and 1 serving of natural peanut butter, okay? So this helped me accumulate a little bit more fats, a little bit more carbs to make sure that I hit my macros for the day. And at the end of the day, this is what my final macros came to. So I was at 203 grams of protein. My target was 200, so I'm very close. My carbs, I was at 258 grams. Again, my target was 260. And for fats, I was 57 grams. Target was 60. So very, very close, within 3 grams of all my macros. So for me, I hit my macros very closely, which is a big win, and that's gonna help me see results in losing more body fat and getting leaner. But in general, with the food selection, I'm pretty happy with this day of eating. Again, it's not the healthiest foods, right? There's a bagel in there that some people will say, oh, that's terrible. He's eating a bagel, or he's eating some cheese, or he's having cereal. For me, these are pretty good selections. I got a vegetable in every meal. I got spinach, and I got a full salad. My fiber intake is at a good level. It's at 37 grams for the day, which is really good. I'm getting those from whole grains. I'm getting those from fruits and vegetables, right? I got in 3 different fruits, blueberries, raspberries, and a banana. That's pretty solid. Some people don't eat any fruit or any vegetables. And I've got a handful of different good quality protein sources. The protein powder, the whole eggs, the egg whites, the turkey breast, very lean protein option, the low-fat Greek yogurt. You know, these are really a nice variety. Something else I want to be clear about, just because I'm losing a bunch of body fat and getting leaner on 2,300 calories, that may not be the case for everybody, right? Everyone's body's different, everyone's activities level is different, everyone's metabolism's a little bit different, and I have clients in my Modern Man program who are losing body fat at all different amounts of food. One guy's doing it at 2,800 calories. One guy's doing it at 2,500. Other guys are doing it at 1,900 or 1,700 or 1,600 calories. So everyone should be eating, the amount of food that's right for them, that's going to allow them to sustain their progress, and that's going to give them the best opportunity to reach their goals and also kind of enjoy the process as best as possible. Could I lose more weight eating 1,400 calories instead of 2,300? Of course. But guess what? I'm gonna hate the process. It's going to suck. I'm not gonna be able to go out to eat with Morgan. I'm not gonna be able to have some of these foods that I really enjoy. I'm also probably gonna be at a bigger risk of losing muscle mass in addition to body fat, which I don't wanna do. And my workouts are gonna suck if I'm eating 1,400 calories, right? So I highly recommend working with a coach or a professional to find an amount of food that's right for you as an individual, and that's gonna help you achieve your goals as efficiently and sustainably as you can. And if you'd like to do that and you'd like to see if working with me as your coach is something that would be a good fit for you, go ahead and check out the link below to apply for my Modern Man program. That will give you some additional details and you can see if it might be for you. But thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful, and if it was helpful even just 1%, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to get notified when I make more videos just like this one every single week, and I'll see you on the next video.